And now, Jabroni Studios, in association with Big Herm Productions, is proud to present to you, recording from an undisclosed location in Oakdale, Connecticut, it's Chris Burns, it's Chris Lynch, it's no Matt Marsh yet. This is Dysfunction Junction.
Marsh is having procedural issues on himself, on his cat, on his neighbor. We wish him all the best.
A bunch
For the rest of you, and I'm hoping when I say this, it will spark some interest. Those of you out there that know how to read, you're going to enjoy tonight's guest. So get your pipe, get your smoking jacket, sit back, put your best literary face on. Not that pipe, asshole.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
And join us in saying welcome to Dysfunction Junction.
Oh, wait, Braylon's in the Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Well,
We're the pot smokers over here on this side of the screen.
Swig a beer to you, my friend.
Gentlemen, I'll be right back. Roll
Your drinker up there.
Do your thing. He's the producer, Michael P.S. Herman, Big Herm. We're going to let him go first. Chris Burns here, Chris Lynch in the bottom corner. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
And joining us this evening from his hovel in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, published author, wonderful human being. His name is Drew DeCarlis, but on the book it says Jack Shelbourne. Buddy, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How about you? It's been a long time.
It has. We don't talk as much as we should. I figured maybe tonight you got your literary gimmick on. When you get off the show, you put on that Algie Crumpler jersey.
Yeah, I had to keep it a little bit professional. I got some advice about that. So
Yes, very much so. That's why we're going to try to be professional as well. For those of you that don't know, Drew and I go back, not quite as much as these two morons, but Drew, I think we met somewhere in 2004. You want to take that over?
yeah, I mean, this isn't the Uncas Grill anymore.
No.
Yeah, we met when I was it 2000? No, it was 2005. We met. I was 19.
Okay.
Was I 18? 18?
I don't know.
I
wasn't there when you were born.
You're so young.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, I was 18, 19 years old, and yeah, you and I had met, and here we are. What is it, like 20 years later almost? Yeah.
Herm's not here to hit the button, man. That'd have been fun.
Now you met at the Farmer's Almanac, right?
No, I was still working for the casino
Or
proper
were
at
you
the
still
time.
working for the
Yeah.
actual Sun?
Yeah, the actual
Okay.
Sun.
So you worked
This
retail.
was
And so
yeah,
I was
this
still there
was-
watching you.
Yeah. If you
It's
went to the
surveillance.
bathroom, Herm had you on camera.
yeah.
I
This
did.
was during like the clay pipe days, and
Oh yeah,
you
going
know,
way back.
way back.
And I believe, if I'm doing my math right, all four of us on this panel were in that building during that time frame.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
2005,
2004?
Mohegan Sun.
Yeah,
Don't hurt
And you
yourself.
just left.
Who did?
Herm.
I did.
Oh, okay, just left.
You just
That
left.
was-
Yeah.
I was wrong. And thank you for leaving out some of the, crazy things that we did or spoke. But you and I didn't do crazy things. It was mostly lunchtime Jeopardy, the occasional wrestling
James K.
pay-per-view.
Polk.
James K. Polk.
James K. Polk.
Anything that came up for Final Jeopardy that I didn't know the answer to, that was my answer. Who is James
That-
K. Polk?
And then it was Bob Backlund. I remember that one too.
Yep, Bob Backlund.
There it is,
Also-
the shirt.
I didn't plan this. This is the shirt I put on this morning.
Flowers and
And Italy.
And my favorite gun. What the fuck?
Yep, there it goes.
There
Ding.
it is. I'm canceled.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 4 minutes, 17 seconds, your winner, Big Herm.
All right.
So let's get
we
to the
almost
brass
made it.
tacks. You had told me some time ago, hey, Chris, I'm thinking of writing a book. I'm like, all right. I've heard that from so many people, and now here we are. Your book just came out. I did order it. I will read it. But today is all about you and telling us about the journey you took to write the book, some of the characters in the book, and then you're going to talk football with us.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty good at football talk, so
Sometimes.
So yeah, it depends.
Oh.
Depends. So yeah, this process started, I would have to back up years ago to when I was a kid, when I would write short stories just for fun, just for giggles. And then we fast forward years later, at a point in my life where my divorce happened. I won't get too much into that, but and I kind of started jumbling around the idea of putting people that were in my life at that point in time and a way to cope with everything. And before I know it, pen came to paper, or as they say nowadays, fingers to keyboards. Um, and it just came out like, unfortunately, like vomit. I built a lot of characters based off of individuals in my life. Although the book is fictional, the characters portrayed in the book, had a lot to do with people in my life. The the main character, of course,
Some of the names have been changed to protect the innocent.
And the guilty.
Yes.
And the guilty.
Yes. Names were definitely changed. So,
I can't even imagine that.
What?
Yeah.
No, no.
You being innocent?
No, I had a thought, and I'm sorry, I said it out loud. Is being the character in a book on a roll and not reading the book and realizing
It's hard to read objectively.
Well, no. Not knowing you are the character, but reading the character and reading a book by anybody, and you know what I mean? Because you could legitimately be any character in anybody's book. But imagine reading a book, and I'm sorry to take the spotlight, but imagine reading the book and reading it, and you realize that you, regardless of the name in the book, like you start seeing all of your own character flaws. You start seeing all of your own idiosyncrasies. You start seeing some really deep shit that like only somebody close to you would know, and then base it into a character. Like, I'm sorry, my head went down a rabbit hole, and it was that's just
it happens a lot.
No, it does a lot. It does. But
good.
this one was rather mild.
For a change.
So please continue. I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, you're fine, Herm. Believe it or not, you actually hit it spot on. Sometimes when you're creating these characters and you're basing them off of, not just yourself, but other individuals in your life, it gives you a bigger sense of who you are as an individual and those around you. And this stems from those that inspired me. I have had people in my life throughout my life inspire me in different ways, and I came into contact with somebody, and they helped me along with it, and kind of gave me the push that I needed to put it out there. And it just came together. The story basically takes place where Brad, who is the main character, oddly enough, moves back from Connecticut after being, up there for 7 years. He comes back to Philadelphia. And in that 7 years, times changed, but as much as they changed, they really didn't. Adapting to a new way of life, he meets, this wonderful woman named Samantha, and she, they wind up settling down, having a kid. They wind up naming him Connor, and it takes off into a degree where the world, something that the world never saw before, was shut down. And unfortunately, things didn't shut down in the Brad and Samantha household. And things transpired, and it came to a point where it was time to just go their separate ways. It was easy for Brad to somewhat let go and move on. For Samantha, she didn't want that to happen. As time went on and in his journey, Brad meets the amazing Natalie Riley, and kind of pulls him into a brink of what life, happiness and what you know, life could look like when you meet the right person. And, you know, as they're getting closer together and they have this bond on a fateful night, you know, Brad is basically found, you know, murdered. And, you know, the local police led by, you know, Detective Hank Burdock, who I actually based this off of you, Chris, because his character and you go kind of hand in hand.
So this dude's a prick.
Shut the.
Is that what you said? This
I
dude's just a complete prick.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for that.
You
Love
can't
you,
just say
buddy.
something
Love
nice
you,
just
buddy.
once.
I did. I
Right.
did. I'm about to. I love you, buddy.
He was
Thank
prickly.
you.
God, I'm
Prickly,
sorry for
I like
whoever,
that.
Prick-like.
whoever's watching. I
Prick-ish.
apologize.
Oh, this
And
is
be with
actually a mild
be with the
show, let's
pygmies
be
in New
honest.
Guinea.
Yeah. So, you know, the crazy part was, you know, Brad's found murdered, and, you know, the local police department do everything that they can, you know, but then they start to get lazy about it. And so Natalie, being the individual she is, decides to take matters into her own hand.
So this
And-
nosy bitch decides to go on her own journey. I'm just
Here we go.
Here we go.
seriously. No, but
Um,
seriously, I'm screwing. All right.
No, you're fine, Herm. You're
No,
fine.
you're good.
I
did a little research and checked out the
Mhm.
storyline and keep going. I'm more familiar than these guys probably think I am.
No, I had a
Did your
feeling
homework.
you'd do some homework.
Yeah. So, you know, Natalie kind of takes the role and takes things into her own hands in a sense, but as she goes down this road of trying to figure this out, warning messages start coming, you know, attempts on her life are made, you know, things like that. And it's just a matter of, does she keep pushing and ignore these?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the sideline. I'm sure he'll be back momentarily.
Okay.
As soon as he is, I'm gonna pull him out. Oh, wait, we
Okay.
got it back.
Okay.
Not yet.
Oh, well.
There he is.
Sorry about that.
Hey!
But it's
Hey,
good.
no worries, man.
Good, it's good.
You know, you
Figures.
can get Wi-Fi, so when the phone rings, it doesn't automatically kick you off the internet.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So those
Oh,
damn
I
860
wish I had-
numbers that come through.
I wish I had a fucking old AOL dial-up button right now. I
Yep.
swear to God.
Yep.
All right.
This
so
is when
you-
dial-up kids don't understand would be a huge
Right.
benefactor
Oh,
right
get
now.
off the phone! I'm trying to talk to my friend.
Yep, that annoying dial-up.
Your
my mom
file
used
is
to do that.
78% downloaded. Bring.
Yep.
All right. So
I
where you were is
Mhm.
let's see, where you were was Natalie.
Natalie
Natalie's
was doing
now-
a
Yep.
thing because
Yeah.
the cops and everybody just weren't getting it freaking
No,
done.
not all the cops.
Done.
That detective works his butt off.
But he's an asshole. I'm
And
just
believe
saying.
it or
The detective
Well,
walks into a
believe it or
local
not,
bar
him
and
and-
says, "Give me one of my favorite beers, a Miller Lite."
Let
well,
that boy cook.
you know, Natalie was the type of person, and her and Hank, you know, worked hand in hand, but it was just she wasn't willing to stop. She just kept going. Well, she kept getting warning signs, like you know, those things where you push, people push back, and it comes to a point where, does she continue to heed these warnings? Does she keep going? Does she, you know, so it kind of takes off from there. And in the sense of, you know, will she find out who murdered Brad? Pardon me. Or will, you know, without giving too much away, will his murder go unsolved and become just another cold case?
I know what she should do.
Here we go.
Here we go, Herm. All right, what do you think?
She should just buy a bunch of guns and then figure out what she needs to figure out with all this shit going on. I'm just saying. That's
I mean,
welcome. That's the opinion of the guy from Colorado. Get a few guns and then do whatever you want to do.
yeah.
Then it would be a
I mean,
Lifetime movie.
In Colorado, that's a completely legal idea.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Unfortunately, that's not the
You
law
have guns
everywhere.
My psychiatrist asked if I had guns in my house. I was like, bro, I have guns in your office right now.
Christ.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
oh!
So a quick backstory. It's funny you just made that sound. My mom, and I know she's watching. Hi, Mom.
She's
Hi,
in the
Mom.
comment section. Chaka's
She-
back with us.
I'm
I
trying to
haven't seen
behave
Chaka in a
myself.
while.
No, he's been gone for a while. Welcome
That
back, buddy.
that AOL dial-up. I used to get kicked off when there were phone calls, or if I was on too late, I would be told to get off the damn internet at times because she was expecting a phone call.
Yo,
So shout out to my mom on that one.
yo,
knowing that
what
she's
was
watching.
worse is you remember, that trying to explain to my children that when your dad was younger, the internet used to come in the mail.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
little disc.
Yeah.
So what do you
The
mean?
man, they
Like,
just
you
kept
didn't
bringing
have
them.
the internet, and then one day the internet showed up in the mail.
Like it was meant to
Dad,
be.
what the hell are you
Yep.
talking about? Check it out, buddy. The internet
So-
showed up in the mail.
So Andrew, I
Thank
know
you,
that the period just post your divorce was a pretty tough period for you. I remember talking to you a couple times about that.
Yeah.
And I felt really bad. I mean, I didn't know the whole story. That wasn't for me to ask. And I want to say that this is probably very cathartic for you to get that emotion and that feeling out and put it on paper to kind of like put that chapter of your life behind you.
Yeah, it wasn't until the person that inspired this book, and she knows who she is. I don't know if she's watching, but
I hope she is.
I hope so too, because she helped
Got
a
a
lot
pretty
with this
high viewer
inspiring.
I'm not lying. We got a pretty high viewer. I'm just saying.
Must be.
The number's about double what it usually is. So it's got to be you, sir. It's got to be you.
I don't know about that. You guys are
All
giving me too
you,
much
Drew.
grace.
Nobody cares about what we usually talk about.
No, not until
Yeah,
Friday
well,
afternoon when they finally decide to tune in.
Yeah, pretty much. No, this individual really helped inspire and kind of gave me the push to, and when I wrote the book, and I didn't think of it this way until she mentioned it, it was therapeutic. Pardon me. And writing the book in general, fiction, all that, just getting it out in my own unique way. And it was amazing. The transformation from once I got it out and once I got through everything, my head was in a better place. Sometimes it's still difficult to talk about it. But I'm in a good spot. I have a wonderful 9-year-old son, and I don't know. He could be watching. Kevin, if you are, I love you.
Kevin, if
He
you're
might
watching, I'm
sense-
sorry. I
What up?
really am.
Hey. Better he learns it at home than in the streets, baby.
That's
Better
a
he
good
learns-
point.
uh,
That's a really,
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
really good point.
That's very true, especially in the streets of Philly.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
God,
straight
no.
up. Straight up. I mean, he
Yeah.
could be worse. He could be an Eagles fan.
Oh, all right. You know what? Cut Herm. Cut Herm.
We
Herm's the
can't.
producer. If we cut Herm, we cut
We're
everybody.
all gone.
You should just send me wandering down South Street. That's all I'm saying.
Heard.
Yeah.
Stay out
So,
South Street.
yeah, I mean, it was very therapeutic. And, to divulge a little bit of information, for the viewers, the audience, whoever's watching, I had a lot more fun writing book 2, which is a sequel to this book in general. So,
Focused around
Ye-
Natalie.
so Again, without giving too much away, because there are
And
people out there that
absolutely,
haven't read it.
absolutely. Keep it as fucking ambiguous
Vague.
as possible.
Vague,
You
yes.
know?
There's a lot of twists and turns in the first book, but I think a lot of the readers will enjoy where it goes. And I think book 2 will give that ultimate. Natalie realizes that, you know, although it was brief, the love between her and Brad was eternal, and although it's a murder mystery, it has that twist of a romance to it.
All right. All right.
Yeah, so it's a little different.
So
It's a
there's a
little
love.
unique.
So there's a love story that carries throughout. That
There
is
is.
kind of this. How do I put this? There's this slow rumble love story thing that kind of permeates through everything above it.
Yep.
Underneath.
Correct.
You get a procedural with a little bit of love.
Word.
a little bit, not a lot, but
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I can totally relate. I can totally relate to what you're talking about writing being cathartic. After my dad died,
Sorry.
That's not nice.
The hell was
Sorry.
that?
That was a fat
What now?
thump. I apologize.
Okay.
what now? After my dad died in 2014, I wrote a lot.
Oh, okay.
I write all the time. A lot of stuff I just throw away. A lot of times for me, it's just getting it out because
Sure.
it's a way I coped with growing up. A lot of anger.
Okay.
I'm the type of person tends to keep things inside until it's way too late. And when I explode, I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize ahead of time for doing damage.
Yeah.
And I can kind of see that with you as well.
Yeah.
You kind of, and it feels good to get it out. Whether you say it verbally to somebody you know who is a real person, that paper becomes that person. And sometimes it's better just to put it there than it is to put it in the air.
Yeah, I mean, what was crazy was I was at a rocky point, in my life, and I can somewhat talk about certain things. There's certain things that I won't talk about, but
Completely understandable.
It was a rough road to come back from, not gonna lie. But again, I had a wonderful support system and friends and in
That's what
family
matters.
and my son,
Again, having gone through it,
yeah, and
a situation similar,
yeah, and to have the amazing support of my friends and, like I said, my family, and the person who really, gave me I don't want to say the courage,
The
this individual would.
motivation.
Yeah, this individual doesn't
Fortitude.
realize it. Yeah, she doesn't realize it, but she really motivated and helped get the book to where it was. And I can't thank her enough. And I'm hoping that this book not only, as great as it was to read, maybe it'll help other individuals that have gone through a rough road. Like I said, book 2 is a little bit more fun. It was more fun to write. And I will share.
Not to interrupt, did you
No,
find
it's okay.
book 1 was more cathartic, and book 2, because of the catharsis that happened from book 1, you were able to write a little more freely without the emotional attachment to the
Correct.
story and let it go where it needed to go, rather than where your emotions needed the first book to settle some and close some things.
Correct. You are 100% accurate on that, Herm. And I'll share something with you guys that only one other individual knows. I officially decided about a week or so ago, maybe longer, maybe it was 2 weeks ago. This will be a trilogy. I am in the beginning stages of writing a third book to continue specifically to the first and second book.
It gets more fun every time you write one, huh?
It does, and just to give a little sneak peek to some viewers out there, to see how serious this has really become for me.
Brad comes back from the dead, and he
boy,
takes care of the person that killed him. Get it done.
Well, this isn't Misery. No.
Okay.
You put her in the ground. She was dead. You're gonna have to start from there. Well, I just wanted. I was gonna throw up before I said that. I was our homeboy down here has found his drug of choice.
Writing, yeah.
Yeah, because believe it or not, a book that had absolutely nothing to do with these other ones, I completed as well. Took it in a different direction. So altogether, so far, not including the third book, I've written already 4 books total.
Awesome.
Jeez, wow.
I have probably about 6 or 7 more already in the pipeline as far as ideas and outlines. Some have contributed their thoughts and ideas. Again, I appreciate that individual. But this trilogy alone, I think, really brought out, more so book 1 and 2, brought out where my mindset can go when I really put it to, thought, something. And again, this goes back to my time with Chris working at the casino.
What did I do?
You know what you
Believe
did.
it or yeah, pretty much.
Other than harass the hell out of him, I'm curious. What did I do?
So, and this is where, for me, I remember certain aspects of my life. Somebody tells me that I remember too much, and I do remember a lot. But Chris, we were in clay pipe at the time, and you had written down something on a piece of paper, and
Was there cuss words on it? Because I was famous for doing that.
No, you did not write curse words on this. You literally
What did I write
wrote,
on
and
this paper?
It's tattooed on your arm, but you always said to rise above.
Okay.
And it was something that stuck with me for years, and in sticking with me for that time, I think what's the word I want to use? In my mind, subconsciously, mind you, it stuck with me. I held on to it, and one thing that Chris doesn't get credit, and I haven't really given him his just dues, even though this
I'm not feeling
podcast is
comfortable
about me.
right now, so I'm gonna go
No,
out on the
no.
limb right now. I'm not good at
Not a
this.
safe space.
Show me on the
No,
dolly
you're
where he's
not.
touching you.
You're
Oh,
Listen,
I left little Willie B's upstairs, or I would show you on the dolly where I'm feeling
oh, come on.
uncomfortable.
In the fifis.
no.
Go ahead,
In
please.
all seriousness, there was a point, and I'll never forget the scenario, but Chris defended me at a time when I was going through a rough patch, even when I lived in Connecticut. There were some people at the casino who didn't care for my ways or my volume or the way I interacted. And Chris stood up for me. And I never forgot that. I never forgot some of the lessons that Chris taught me, being that I was such a young age. Granted, in the moment, I may not have appreciated it, but now looking back and applying it to my own livelihood, I hope whoever's watching or listening, or whoever watches this down the road, I hope that they find somebody that comes into their life that can help guide them the way you did for me, Chris. And I don't think you get enough kudos, in my opinion. Contrary to what Herm may think.
Oh, I know what Herm thinks. He just won't say it live on the air.
And even you, Lynch, we go back a ways too. You guys were always good to me, at the casino and even in passing, whatever we were doing. And to my friends now, whoever's watching, they're all amazing, and I've learned something from each and every one of them. And I really can't wait to see what the world has in store, what Jack has in store for the world, so to speak, in the realm of writing.
Mhm.
And at the same token, I can't wait to see what the world has for myself, aka Jack Shelbourne. I think the sky's the limit for me. I know the sky's the limit for me. I've proven it.
I mean,
I
you got
took
a
a
book. You
dream.
got a book published, man.
Right?
Yeah,
Books to even get looked
yeah,
at nowadays is really tough. So, and
yeah, and I
kudos.
mean,
I don't know how the route you went to go about getting your book published. I don't know what it's like now because
I was gonna ask about that, and I would like you to talk about that.
Chris
But before,
Burns, we've kind of hogged it. So, questions you got, shoot away, man.
oh, that was gonna be my next question. But before you do that, you did not have to say those kind words. I'll be sending you what I owe you upcoming.
Hold on a minute. Hold
Will
on.
you take a
Hold on.
post dated
I said
third party
a lot
check?
of nice things.
Made
Yeah,
out
you
to
missed a lot.
Somalia.
There's a whole I had to go to the bathroom and I come back
did
to
he-
this.
Did he just say Herm has said a lot of nice things about me? Because we all are in agreement you would never say them in public.
I mean, well, that's
Well,
immaterial.
that would. I mean, he's already kind
Where
of
I
admitted
said
that he
them
likes
doesn't
you.
matter. The fact
Yeah.
that they were said
Right.
is what's of monetary value.
When you and I'm gonna cap it off. No one will ask you about the publishing process and how you got there. When you find friends like that, like these two here, or in your case, you said a lot of nice things about me, and I'm very uncomfortable right now. So we're gonna get away from that. You keep those friends because those are the people when like you said, I taught you something. Well, you've taught me things, and you even named your son Kevin Harvick, and it's a wonderful thing.
I was waiting for that.
Like how
I
to
was
make
waiting for
omelets.
that.
No, that
I was
he
waiting.
still.
Oh, those are
he's
things
not-
I taught people. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, and he still screws it up.
That's
But-
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's my book.
you've got the germ of the idea. You've got the germ of the idea. Like my new book that's coming out, Lessons You Can Learn from a Fat Drunk Guy.
I know some people that would buy that.
Forward by Jack Shelbourne. What was the process? I mean, it's not like you can just go walk into a publishing house and go, "Hey, I got this book."
No. So it's completely different than it was years ago. You had agents look out. Go ahead, Herm. What were you going to say?
Is there? Look, it used to be about pitching. Are you pitching now? Or are you just submitting and hoping for a call?
No. So it's completely different. You no longer really pitch to agencies. What you do is you find an agency that fits you best. And for me, I found a publishing agency close to home. I had to really do my homework here. Because some agencies were giving you a certain quote and would do, oh, well, we want this up front, or, okay, well, we'll do this, but we want to include marketing, so you have to find somebody that fits your
style,
way of life, your style,
the way you want to publish and the way you want to get it out.
And what is so cool and unique, I think nowadays is, although agencies won't put up the front or the cost, you're taking a chance on yourself now in today's world when it comes to writing. And what I mean by that is I went to these publishing agencies, I submitted my, manuscript or my, book, if you will. And, the publishing agency I went with wound up turning around and throwing at me, "Hey, here's the quote, but we want to do a 3-book deal." Okay. What does that look like? What's the cost? What are the fees? And I went with somebody local, and believe it or not, the selling point was the 3-book deal. Because for the 3 books, I literally only have to pay one lump sum. And sure, I have to pay for each book to be edited, which, by the way, I don't think I said this. Book 2
editing
is
fucking expensive.
It is expensive.
I'm gonna
Very
say it. I don't care if
expensive.
the fucking kids are watching. Editing is
Here
one
we
of the
go.
most expensive
There it
fucking
is.
parts of publishing. Having somebody
It
take
is.
the time to literally read your
Yeah.
entire fucking manuscript and make sure it is I's
And-
dotted, T's crossed, punctuation is correct. This doesn't make sense grammatically. It's so expensive. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got Herman
No,
to
you're
a
not.
rant, ladies and gentlemen.
Literally, I
Let's
posted it
Um,
on some shit that I don't even deal with. It's such it's true.
It's tedious. It's really tedious, and it is a lot. It
It sounds like you're kind of self-publishing with a little bit
Yeah.
of representation.
So yes and no. So here's the crazy part, and this is what I was going to get at.
Yeah, but the self the before he speaks, the self-publishing doesn't have the guarantees that working with a decent publisher
That's what,
of
I'm, that's
any
what I'm saying.
size, like
You're pounding the pavement
self-publishing
yourself.
basically, I mean, 20
You
years
get
ago,
benefits.
people were self-publishing on HP, you know what I mean, on an HP
Yeah.
platform, but nobody made any money. Yeah, some people, if they were interested in your shit, signed up for the stream that you put out, but there is no substitute for true representation.
Right.
there isn't, because the truth of the matter is this publishing company that I went with, their name's not on the book because all I used was their platforms. And what I mean by that was I used their editors. I paid for their editors. I paid for their marketing. I
You
paid
used the
for certain
resources
things.
that they had at hand
Correct.
to do the work you needed to be done.
So
to
you're-
go, which as for me as a businessman, you lowered your overall cost to get your product to market because you
Right.
you used their people, not them to do it.
Exactly.
Basically, you subsidized. You're
Right.
like,
He
they hired
basically
you as a third party.
he
basically. You're
subcontracted
paying
all
them.
of those jobs out rather
Yeah.
than paying a general contractor
Right.
who
And
then
you both benefit.
subcontracted that shit out.
So
Yeah, and you both benefit
they
from that.
they benefit in the sense that I've paid for their platform. Now the
Right.
crazy part is, and here's the amazing thing, they have no rights to anything that I've written, that I've submitted.
Right, because
None of that.
you've only used their people to do a job that you wanted done for your stuff. You haven't actually
Bingo.
submitted it to them, given it to them, and said, "Do what you need to do to put it out."
Exactly.
It's
And
still at very base, it's entirely your work. It's only
Yes.
been corrected for grammar, punctuation, shit like that, spelling.
right,
It's a true. It's a master copy
right.
without having to pay for a studio to make a master copy.
Bingo. And it's actually safer in my opinion because you maintain
There's
Pardon?
no gray line. There's no
You-
gray areas.
there's-
Who owns what and who did what?
exactly.
Hmm.
And the beautiful part about this is, you know, yes, my book is available on Amazon, but the great part is I can go to my local mom and pop bookstores, talk to them, see if they're willing to put my book on their bookshelf, supply them, of course, with a copy, if you will. And the sky could be the limit there. And word of mouth, as we know, travels immensely nowadays.
Sure,
It's
yeah,
huge.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I
the
mean, just
process,
all it takes, I mean, interrupting again, all it takes is somebody to read it and
Yep.
get hot with it on a TikTok video.
I'm not getting hot on a TikTok video. I'm going to be honest with you, Herm. I don't do the whole TikTok thing. That's
No,
not
you
my
know what?
gig,
No, I'm
but
not talking about you. I'm talking about like people that are into that and finding your
Sure.
groups and somebody reading your book and really, really, really loving it. And next thing you know, it is exploding. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's what I'm hopeful for. I went into this, if I sold, 5, 10 copies, you know what? That's more than anything, and it's published, right? I'm a published author. It's kind of surreal still saying that.
Kind of surreal thinking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I still sometimes have trouble, and I tell a friend of mine all the time, it's surreal, and it's hard to wrap my head around, but I am a published author. And, what's crazy is now the sky can be the limit for me because who knows what's going to happen. This book can take off. This book may not take off, but my next adventure in public, whatever I decide to write. Now, mind you, I write murder mystery, but I have dabbled in a couple of sci-fis. One of my next one is going to be another sci-fi, with an apocalyptic feel to it. So some things are in the works. But back to the publishing, I will tell you guys, publishing, as much as people think it takes forever, if you stay on top of it, it really doesn't. I had to put this book on hold for personal reasons, but if I wasn't interrupted and didn't have to, the process from beginning to end would have been from April of last year, and the book would have been ready and published at the end of August.
Wow.
So we're not talking very long.
I was actually going to throw out what maybe a year at. It's
so
literally the reason for that is the speed at which information can travel now.
exactly.
What used to require putting something in an envelope and mailing it and waiting for somebody to get it and read it and touch it is now done electronically with AI, and your entire process is faster because information moves faster, and books are long chains of information.
Exactly. And for the publishing, and this is where, and Chris knows me pretty well, I get pretty ambitious. When I have my mind to something, I'm pretty damn ambitious. And
Good, bad, or indifferent. Yes.
some will probably agree with you, Chris. My ultimate goal, mind you, they already submitted my I have to review it, but they already did chapters 6 through 9 on the second book. I'm hoping to have that out by spring, and if I can push it, I can literally have this trilogy released within the year.
Wow.
All 3 books will wind up coming out by December.
I think
That's actually pretty fast.
I think my wife would like your book. No, for
I
real.
encourage it.
I'm being
He's dead
completely
serious.
100 dead serious. My
Um,
wife is a reader.
okay.
A reader. I truly think the storyline and the plot line would resonate, and she'd like it.
There's a lot of twists and turns, and when I wrote both books, and when I write the third one, which I already started, there's going to be a lot of twists and turns. I try to keep readers on their toes. I try to give the unexpected. I think Earth's Personal Stages of Hell is going to bring that audience in, and just when they're brought in, there's a flip of a switch, and that's where the first surprise comes in. Same thing with the second book, and I'm probably going to do, of course, the same thing with the third. But yeah, believe it or not, and I'll share this with you guys and viewers and everything, the hardest part about writing a book, some people think it's the editing process, some people think it's finding a publisher. You know what the hardest part of the book of writing really is, at least for me?
Being literate.
I mean, there's that
No,
too.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually,
Go
coming
ahead.
up with the character names. Coming up with character names that flow with what you're trying to portray in a book, you need a strong name. And this goes back to Jack Shelbourne and how he was created. A friend helped me out figuring this out. But it's literally Shelbourne was the street I grew up on. And, the term Jack was the name of one of the kid, a kid that, name that she wanted for one of her kids. But it is what it is. She helped me a lot. I'm not going to put too much out there, but you know, coming up with the names is hard. When I came up with Brad, Samantha, Natalie, I had to come up with names that fit what I thought was the persona that I was looking for. And I needed to make sure that flew into not only just their character, but the storyline as well. And I'm hoping I did them justice. I think I did. But yeah, I hope whoever's watching reads it. I hope they enjoy it. There is definitely more to come. And the editing process for anybody out there, finding a publisher, I just want to say it is not difficult. If you want to be a writer, if you want to be whatever, a movie producer, you can do it. If I'm able to achieve a dream of being a published author, anybody can achieve any dream that they put the effort into.
And that's the key word right there. You put the effort in. You got to do the
Yeah.
legwork to make things happen, good things happen.
Yeah.
You can't wait for your time. Your time is, I hate to sound like, some cliche, but your time is now. Grasp, do it now. Do it now.
All right, John Cena.
I know. I was trying to stay away from that.
It's all
But
good.
no, it's entirely true. You only get so many chances to do something. Take the opportunity when you get it. And sometimes opportunity comes up at the strangest time. You just never know when something's an idea, the germ of an idea just falls into your lap and you go, I'm gonna do this.
Sometimes you step in shit and find a rose.
There you go.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my mom because she just said that she loved this story. I'm glad you liked the story, Mom. I know I kept her in the dark on a lot of things of what I was doing, how I was doing it. But shout out to my mom, and
see, that's the person you want to keep in the loop is Mom. You don't want her thinking you're selling crack on the weekends.
No. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not, contrary to Philadelphia and what happens down here.
My mom would have been all right with that as long as I was respectful when I showed up at the house.
Did you? Were you wearing a tie?
You know what I mean? Like if I showed up with a clean shirt,
polo.
My mom wouldn't have cared when it's on the weekend.
Get that polo off.
Yeah,
you look professional when you're dealing drugs,
right?
And it's crazy because I'm glad that she loved the story, and I'm sure I have other friends and family out there that are reading it or getting ready to read it. I hope they enjoy it as well. But, there's some special people out there, some I can name drop, some I will not. Chris, I already gave you your props. My buddy Jim, he's
all right. Wait, stop. I got a question.
Sure.
Mom loved the story. People love the story. But here's the question nobody ever usually asks the author. Do you love the story?
Yes.
See, there it is. That's all that fucking matters.
Pretty much.
No disrespect to Mom or anyone else. But everybody always
hear it all the time. You hear it all the time with
from a
creatives.
Point
I wish I had done it different.
Everybody only cares if everybody else loves the story.
Well, you hear it all the time from like movie directors, producers, writers. They're like, God damn it, I wish I had done that differently.
No.
But if you look back at it and you say, that's exactly what I wanted, you accomplished a lot. I mean that you put your vision to paper exactly how you wanted to.
I will say this. I love this story. It got me to a point and it really started to get my brain storming, so to speak. I love the story, but I love the second book story even more. And the reason that being is because
that's
that, and you're going to see my writing as an author also evolve in the second book.
Right. The catharsis from the first book has
Yep.
changed you as a person, which changes how you write, which now makes the next book a completely different book from a completely different person.
Right. Now, I'll say this as well because she's on here. You know, I promise, Mom, I will dedicate a book to you. She's hearing it live. I can't back out of it. I will write a book and dedicate it to you. This trilogy specifically is, you know, being dedicated to somebody special in my life. It's just somebody special. They know who they are.
Your grandma's
but
watching.
I got a book.
my
I got
grandmother's
a book
watching.
dedicated to my dad.
Oh, my aunt's watching too. Hi, Aunt Joe.
Hey!
Hey,
Chris, you met my Aunt Joe. You remember her?
several
Redhead.
times. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful woman. Yes.
But yeah, there will be a dedicated book to my mother. Gran is watching. Yep. See, here they all come. Family members are rolling in.
See, that's my cookbook. No, my cookbook is the one from Mama.
There you
yeah,
go.
my my grandmother, bless her heart. I hope she's doing good. Love her to death. You wouldn't know it, but for a woman that gets around, who's like 80, she's gonna kill me. 81, I think, or 82. Sorry, Gran. I know I got your age probably wrong.
She's
But
54.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
and holding.
I always give her the lower age, and I can never remember. She's been
Always
79
lower,
for like 6
always
years.
goes 2 decades lower, always. My grandmother, yeah, she's 34. What's up?
I did that with my mom a week ago. Happy birthday, Mom.
You know
She's
what, though?
redacted years old.
Yeah.
You know what, though? My gran might be 81, 82 years old, but she can still move some of them 30 and 40-year-old people. So
There you
shout
go.
out to my gran. She's 83. See, I knew she was going to correct me. I was way off. See that?
Yeah, that's fine. You got a couple
but,
year buffer once you get to that age.
Yeah, right. But no, these are all important people that were important in my life, and my mom, you're gonna get a dedicated book. This trilogy right now, though, this first, second, and third book is specifically dedicated to somebody special, and again, they know who they are. But yeah, I enjoyed it, Herm. And back to your point, I absolutely loved how this book came about. I love how it ended. I loved where the next one picks up and ends. I'm enjoying every moment of it.
That's good shit, man. Straight
That
up.
is good.
Yeah,
That's good shit.
yeah.
Good.
Like a lot of people put books out just because they've got contracts, they have obligations, they need to put
No.
some shit out. And
No.
and you and I both know, I mean, you're in it, but we all know that people do work that they put out that is not their best. And to be able to put out your work that you feel is your best, that's good shit.
You have to take pride in what you do too. Sometimes when things are forced, the flow is just not going to be there. The story is not going to be there. And own your craft. Be proud of that craft and whatever it might be. But don't force it. When you force something, it's not going to flow. It's going to, for lack of a better term, it's going to go down the toilet, and you want something out there that's effortless, that's prideful, that you can look back on and just be, wow, this worked, and like I said, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Right.
Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure it's coming through the comment section. Aunt Joe, your mom, everybody's proud of you. I'm proud of you. And I mean, I know that everybody's got one thing they're really looking for with this after this trilogy, the Detective Hank spinoffs, where he goes and solves the crimes of the world. and takes down criminals far and wide.
Hey, you never know when the
mean-
movie's being made. Who's going to play
Oh
Hugh?
Lord. So that's actually a funny story. My best friend, he might be watching. I don't know. Jim Walker. Shout out to him.
I'm claiming the spot of the killer off the rip.
No,
Okay.
you're gonna be in the Detective Hank series. You're gonna be the curmudgeonly old captain that sends me out and yells at me all the time.
So
Like
I
the,
think I
I'm
said this-
captain to your Axel Foley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're Gil Hill,
I am so
Detective Inspector Todd.
Inspector Todding your ass. It's not even funny.
I can make it happen. I can make that happen.
Power of the pen.
God damn it, Axel!
So, but to Chris's
Freaking
point,
Burns.
you never know. It's funny because my buddy Jim Walker, when him and I talked about this, he always made the joke of him playing himself in the movie. So you never know what could happen. If this, can go that far, great. If not, that's okay too. But I'm enjoying the ride. I'm hoping that if Jack Shelbourne can become a household name, that I can have other people take the ride with me, and see where it goes. I know I rambled there, but I'm sure, Chris, you have a plethora of questions, so I will turn the
I'm
floor
just
back
letting you-
over to.
I'm just letting you cook, dude.
I'll let you guys ask whatever you
All
would
right,
like.
so here's my question. We have
No.
Jack Shelbourne, right?
Mhm.
But when are you going to write a book under your real name? And the reason I ask for literary purposes is that
Ooh.
the Bachman books weren't shit until Stephen King was somebody real.
Yeah. We'll have to see where that leads.
You know where I'm. You know what I'm saying, right?
I know where you're going with it. Yep.
Those the diametrically opposed two sides. Like there's a mystery and an illusion that creates, bro, that literary people just suck up with a big fat straw.
So, not yet. Could it happen? I will never say no to that. But we'll see what happens. I'll never say never to anything.
Amen.
Chris knows me well enough to know I never say never to anything for the most part.
See, it's like he knows I won't turn down a free beer. See, there it is.
Well, the only thing that'll never happen, and God, I love you, Chris, but Algie Crumpler will not be the MVP in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, unless he becomes a head coach.
He's my pick for MVP every year. Doesn't matter.
All right,
who's
ladies and
playing.
gentlemen, I'm sorry about that. We're having some technical trouble with our guest. Go right now.
That's an old joke, Herm. You had to be there.
No, I know that.
You had to. You had to. Oh my God.
Every
But-
year, Super Bowl would come up. Drew's like, "Who do you like?" Like, all right, here's what's going to be the final score, and I was never right. I got the teams winning right, and and who's going to be the MVP? Algie Crumpler. He doesn't even play for them. Don't care.
He's going to get traded.
Yeah, he'll be
Jerry
6
Rice.
weeks.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. But Herm, to answer your question, short term, I don't know what that's going to look like yet. Would it be cool to have a book under my own name eventually? Maybe.
Like literally have a personality duality. You know what I mean? Like
split personality disorder.
yeah, but completely paying for itself.
Yeah, that's true too.
You know, crazy people are crazy, but not everybody not all crazy people can make money with that.
That's true. That is true.
That takes a special kind of crazy.
That's right.
Yeah, it does.
You have to be Herm
Yeah, it
crazy.
does.
Yeah.
But yeah, fire away with any questions. Like I said, I will answer anything.
I mean, I'm good with the questions. I ordered my book today, and it should be here in a day or two. So I am not a fan of fiction. You know this, but I am going to read it.
I appreciate that.
It's in my Amazon cart.
I appreciate that.
We're in it tonight.
Set aside and as saved just to be put in. But
now I want to let you know. I want to let you know how important you are with this book, and I wanted to give you the opportunity to talk about it. I'm letting you guys out there know who listen to us on the regular. The presidential report card will be next week. I know today was supposed to be the day, but Jack Drew.
are we doing
play.
presidential
Mama
report cards next week?
Next Tuesday, yeah, because it was supposed to be today. Remember?
Oh,
You have to send us the form. You said Mom's got the old report cards. We need the
Oh,
form. So
jeez.
that's right. I got to get an old report card form from Mom.
Oh boy,
I'll have to
I always
find
did
out.
horrible on
Not playing
report
those.
cards.
we're not
Report cards
grading
were
on a
never
curve
good.
either.
Great, even worse.
No, given
Yeah.
the president we have, we're not even grading with letter numbers and everything. We're going to grade on elementary school.
Check, minus.
Yeah, you know.
Ah,
check,
so I get a
plus,
shape,
check
but yeah.
minus.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, check
Well, that's
plus
next week.
plus.
And a shitload of comments.
And hopefully the next week after, because he's doing a gig somewhere. Joey Casada is going to be here, another
Right.
author.
That's
Does
awesome.
not play well with others.
Hold up a copy of your book, Drew, says Mom.
So Mom don't have my copy yet. I'm waiting on my copy.
He doesn't
Why
even
you
have
gotta
the
do
one
that
with the
to
thing across
Why-
it, promotional
Why you got to
copy.
do that to your boy, Mom?
I know, right? Calling me
Okay,
out.
this is
Why
a
you
Mom.
got to call him out like that? Nobody
Jeez,
prepped
Mom.
you for it, Mom.
This is a book.
Jeez.
Even when somebody goes to sit with the cackling hens on The View, they're like,
Yep.
this is my new book.
Here's my
It looks
book.
like this. Yeah. This is the book
know
I wrote
what?
last year. How bad will Corey suck in 2025? I'm working on the sequel this year.
Oh,
So-
it's a good book.
A little bit of a backstory to that, and I'll explain why I don't have a copy, believe it or not.
Because
So-
they've all been sold. That's the reason. That's the only
Sold out.
Sorry, they sold out. I don't have any. That's the only fucking
Waiting for the
answer you
cheese to be
give.
made into paper.
Yeah, they had to do another print. You know,
Right?
the first
I'm
print's
waiting on
out.
another printing. I don't have any. That's why. All right.
That's the best answer.
so
That would have been the
popular.
best answer
I
ever.
can't keep them in stock, Mom.
I mean,
sorry.
I could turn around to Mom and be like, "Hey, Mom, take a photo and post it in the chat."
Right, Mom? Get it up.
Come on, Mom, you're so proud, right?
You know, get with the times, Mom. Kindle.
I ain't buying no Kindle
she's-
copy. I want that physical thing in my
Look,
hand.
I will buy that, but also, I have a giant tablet, and my wife is old and blind, and it works well.
So, you know, the reason I actually don't have a copy is because for me, I can order through my publishing, my publishing account. Like I can order my own, and I hate to say it this way, this is going to sound really messed up to say, but for a major discounted price, to where it costs me nothing, it just takes longer to get to me. I have a bookshelf that I have that was purchased for me. And I will be putting all three of my books when the time comes on that bookshelf. Somebody was very kind enough to get me that. Again, won't mention any names.
Bob Backlund.
James K. Polk.
Right.
All right, I have a legitimate question.
Okay.
All right, so I can buy your book in a bunch of places. All right, we know that, but that's not
Only on Amazon right now.
But that's not Herm. What I
Okay.
want to know, sir, is what is required for me to get a hardcover copy with your signature on it.
I asked him that 2 weeks ago. He still hasn't given me an answer.
I don't give a fuck
Oh,
what
my
it costs. I don't give a fuck about. Ask the boys. I don't really care. I spend stupid amounts of money. What I want is something.
I'll tell you
I'm
this
not looking
much.
for a dedication. I'm not looking for anything crazy, sir. I'll buy it and I will spend money. It's. I'm not looking for a freebie, but if I'm gonna buy the book, and you and I have spent an hour and a half of our lives together, I want to know what I have to do to have you just say something's dumb, sign it, and buy it.
What do we got? A timeout on the play?
He's gonna say I spent an hour and a half talking to you. I want free stuff. I've been on this job 20 years.
I don't want anything free. I don't. See,
I was waiting for that.
I am the first person that believes that when a friend starts a business, you
Oh,
go
yeah.
and buy everything at full fucking price.
Whether or not I've read them, I've I've purchased each one of Quesada's books.
I've bought.
He used to correct me for that kind of crap back in
I
the
know,
day.
that's why I caught myself.
Things.
It's part of this song I'm writing. I'm speaking by Denise. I think I'm speaking by Denise. I really think so.
This is what I bought, and yes, I really bought.
Yeah,
And yes, I bought in.
Okay, I was sitting with Emma at lunch on Sunday, and she said something about a picture she'd taken, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it puckered my butthole.
I like it.
Oh, tooken.
So,
Go ahead,
Herm,
please.
to answer your question,
Yes, sir.
if you
talk
buy,
money, sir.
I will gladly sign. I've said that to anybody who buys it. You're well away out there in Colorado.
I don't care what it costs. I don't give a shit about that.
What I will gladly sign it for you. If you want to buy a copy, send it to me, or however you want to do it. I will send it back.
Absolutely, I will.
I will make sure, and
right.
I promise I won't show up on your doorstep.
I'm
Why
okay
not?
with
He
that.
cooked for you.
I'm okay with that. I probably have something going in the smoker right when you get here, so it's okay.
Sign me up.
No, but seriously, like, I'll buy the book. I'll send it to you. You send
That's
it
fine.
back.
Yeah, I'll sign it. I told anybody out there who's listening, I will sign it. I have an embosser. I will even emboss it for you. Not a problem at all.
Just because, like, I don't usually buy a lot of books, but like,
I'm sharing the screen with you.
Oh, I think Matt did. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
Yep.
Ta-da!
There it is.
There you go.
There you go,
Yeah,
Mom.
like, if I go to like a show, like I've gone to a couple of like horror shows and this and that, but if I go and my wife is more so, but if we are there and there's an author there that will sign the book, like we've done a bunch of those. We bought books that have signed there, and they're not nobody crazy famous, but I like that if an author will put a personal touch on a book, I like that.
Yeah, when Joe wrote his book, and I'm trying to remember what year it was, I purchased it, and I waited 5 years. He said, when I come to town, I'll sign it. He did a thing at Hooters in Newington. He invited me out. He bought me dinner. He did not have to do that. When one of your childhood heroes writes a book, and then I bring it with me, he signs it, except he didn't sign it Road Warrior Animal. He signed it Joe Laurinaitis. He's like, you're the only one that got this. Oh, I got a piece of fucking history upstairs. Bob Backlund, same thing. When he wrote his book, and we brought him on to the old show, he was so kind. He signed like 1 billion books. We were just handing them out like Christmas gifts.
Well, that's
personalized to me.
The amount of money I would spend on a personally autographed Julia Child.
So
yeah.
I'll chime in here.
Go ahead.
Herm, I will gladly, knowing that we've been on this podcast, I will gladly personalize a message to you and sign the book for you.
Dear Herm, shut the F up. Love and kisses, Jack Shelbourne.
Love Jack Shelbourne. That's literally what you put in that book.
Shave your face, Jack Shelbourne.
Shut the fuck up. Herm, shut the fuck up.
Dear
to my number one.
Yeah.
The number one fan from Ghost.
There you go.
Because he does. He looks like the guy from Ghost that helped Patrick Swayze move the coin and teach him how to move shit without the curly hair.
Yeah. Dear Lynch, get those rats out of your beard.
See, what Jack I am is what I used to be. Well, see, that's the whole thing. 150 pounds ago, I was fat Billy Joel. Right now, I'm just regular ass
non-brain injury Billy Joel.
Non-brain injury Billy Joel. Right here.
Non-motorcycle accident having Billy Joel.
18. We got 18 minutes left. The book is called Earth's Personal Stages of Hell. Stick with us, Drew, Jack, Drew. Jack Shelbourne is the name of the author. Drew DeCarlos is the name of our dear friend. But with a few minutes left to go, I cannot help but say, Herm,
you've got mail.
Thank you.
Oh, AOL back in the
your
day.
prediction on the Broncos season, spot on. We already know this. You Nostradamus it all the way to
I
the
know
end.
dumbass 14-3 in when did we make that call? It was
You made that call pre-week one.
Like I was gonna say, like, had we even seen anybody play yet?
No.
It was right after preseason. They hadn't played an official down yet. It's gotta suck, man. Bo Nix with an ankle injury. Stedham, I think, is gonna fill in for him.
It does to a point, and I gotta be honest, it's not ideal.
You never know, though.
Huh?
Who is their backup?
No, like you don't know.
Stedham, I think.
You don't know, and this is going to show exactly how good our defense truly is.
Right, and the rest of your offense, how they
the worst case scenario, this is a complete learning experience.
This is for Drew. I almost wore this today for you, but I wanted to keep it slightly professional.
Oh, I hate you.
I will be wearing it during the Speedway Review draft in just under 3 weeks. So
I only liked him because he drove an M&M car. Damn it!
Did you see that the M&Ms on my shirt have googly eyes?
They do. That's awesome. That's a great shirt.
Herm, I got to ask you. You just said the defense is going to step up. I'm going to say this because the other member of our panel is a Patriots guy, and I've said for weeks, Patriots are smoke and mirrors, weak schedule. I honestly, with the N-word already.
No, I didn't do this with a hard R.
Professional Jones down here.
I'm canceled.
No, we stopped talking about his professional ass shit. We're on the football now, so everything's on the table.
All right.
Sorry in advance, folks.
Guys, just so you know, stop listening in about an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, especially if you're a publisher or an agent, we got done with all that. We were super nice. Now we're going to guy talk for the next 15 minutes.
He's lucky we're not that popular. I'm just saying.
Gran, please, for my grandmother, please cover your ears for the love of God.
Right.
Randy, I got to say some things about football. You're not going to like the words I say, but they're true.
I'm going to get these games up, and we're going to make our predictions now. By the way, in passing, because what a crap game. Congratulations, Indiana, your new national champions.
Oh, yeah, and they beat Miami. Good game.
Yes, they did. It was a decent game. I can't. It's the best thing I'm going to say. It was a decent game.
It was
Sunday at 3:00 for the AFC Championship. The New England Patriots and Denver Broncos. Starting with Lynch, what's your prediction? Oof, that's a good one.
Yeah, great call.
This is where the train goes off the tracks for the Patriots. Now, Bo Nix being out of that picture, I mean, it really, to me, it makes it 50-50. Because I think Bo is very important to that offense. I think he's the glue that's been holding them together for this long, since midseason.
Yep.
What did I say midseason, Chris? Yeah. About Bo Nix? There's something about that kid, and his offense just clicked. It was they were reading each other's minds. There was no hesitation in his plays. They read each other well.
Who was the guy back in the day? Herm is the Broncos. Yeah, Herm is the Broncos fan. Elway and the receiver could catch a cold in Tahiti. He was that good. Like, it's sticky fingers. What was his name?
You're not thinking of the tight end. You're not thinking of Shannon Sharp, are you?
No, I'm thinking of the receiver, the wide receiver. Shannon Sharp was Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. Sharp,
and he was amazing. But I can't remember the wide receiver where if it was thrown in his general direction, his arm became 28 feet long and he pulled it in. Yeah,
I can't think of his name.
When he comes
somebody
back.
Google it.
I think it's very well possible.
Why Google it? We've got Herm.
What?
Who was the wide receiver for Denver that if Elway threw it in his general direction. His arm became 28 feet long, and he would pull those passes in like nobody's business. It wasn't
Davis?
Shannon Sharp. It was Terrell Davis.
Davis.
Nigga had
Terrell was a running back.
Nigga had 2,000 yards his
Yeah.
first year in the NFL.
As a receiver, though, he was a running back, yes, but he had mad
He could
crazy
catch.
receiving skills.
Yes, but that was
Yeah, he did.
that was his beautiful fucking spot. He was a running back. However, they would slot him in a receiver spot, and he could do it.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah,
had
he
like
was a double
disgust-
threat.
He had a disgusting amount of dude. Swear to God, if he hadn't gotten hurt, it would have been a
Oh yeah,
disgusting fucking career.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
It would have been.
absolutely.
He had 4,000. He had 4,000 yards his first
Yep.
2 years in the NFL.
Yep.
Those
He
records still
That's unheard of.
stand.
The twin threat. You're right. All right, Lynch. You
Yeah.
got to pick a winner and give a score. Patriots Broncos, 3:00 Sunday, January 25th. And remember these words that I'm about to say before you make your prediction. It's Herm's birthday Sunday.
My answer is your mom. Okay.
So 475 to nothing. Got it.
No, so I'm going to say Denver wins
Barely.
barely by
Barely.
like
If the defense
between
does
1 to
what I
3
think they're
points.
gonna do, we are pretty fucking stingy this year. If the defense holds it up, barely.
All right. Drew.
While you were gone, I
ahead.
said that Bo being out is going to be a big factor in how their offense runs.
I mean, not for nothing, guys, but this is this kid's second year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But he
This-
seems to be
yeah.
the key component.
And there's this much of a worry that this kid isn't there for this. That I think as a football fan and as a fan of the game and the sport, I think that says a lot. I mean, last year they chewed on him every week.
Yeah.
That kid obviously did something in the offseason and did some rethinking and some work to get to where they are, to his second year where they are. If they don't make it, okay, because if this kid's year 2, I'd like
Wait
to
till
see
3
this
and
kid
4.
in 5 years.
Wait till
I'm going to
year
say
3
this, and
4.
I said it to someone recently.
He's going to make
And-
a lot of quarterbacks, possibly my John and my Peyton, look like clowns.
25 years ago, this month, a particular team went to the Super Bowl with a backup quarterback and went on probably the best 17-year run ever. That backup quarterback's name was Tom Brady.
Right.
Bo Nix.
Like,
Bo Nix.
Same 4th round pick.
Heck.
Yep.
Yep.
Bo Nix has all the characteristics. Easy for me to say. Plus, I think his legs are better than Brady because that kid runs
Yes.
like nobody's business.
100%.
Yo,
Brady was nimble in the
that
pocket, but he
white
wasn't a
boy
runner.
can move.
Right.
That white
And Bo
boy
Nix is
can
a
move.
runner, and he can move.
But he also
He's
runs when
nimble
it's
in the pocket
smart.
ball.
He doesn't
But
have
he al-
happy
right.
feet.
But he also, he doesn't just like run because, I'm screwed. He will take another full second to figure something out if he's got it. But also, he also runs like a running back. He doesn't slide.
Yeah.
He doesn't
No.
He runs.
slide. He just runs and leans in.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give my prediction. Drew, give yours. We'll let Herm be the main event on this game.
Yeah. So even with Bo Nix out, to be honest, I still have Denver winning this game in a slight, and I'm gonna say this game's gonna come down to a score of it's gonna be low scoring.
It's going to be a field goal or
Goal.
a single point. A
It's-
missed field goal is a missed after point is what's going to do this game.
17-14 Denver.
Yep,
That's where I'm
my
thinking. In the
prediction.
teens.
That's it right
Yeah.
there. That's it. It's a field goal at the end. It's a missed point that in the game. It's
It was a bad call.
Yep.
Yep.
It's that.
I'm going in a
Because they're
different
bo- They're
direction.
both playing so
Uh-oh.
fucking tight.
73-21.
Well,
Algie
close.
Crumpler MVP.
Close. I think
Yo,
like
that's
Herm-
the dedication in the book. That's who I want the book dedicated to.
to Algie Crumpler. I'm saying it like this. Herm said it best. This is where Denver's defense is really gonna show what they're, who they've been all season against a Patriots team that has been smoke and mirrors against the weakest schedule ever to get to the AFC
Dude,
Championship.
if the defense truly kicks in, it's going to be a high-scoring game. Only because New England it'll be a large offset. New England will go nowhere, and Denver will 3-point its way to something stupid.
I have this feeling that New England will get a couple of cheap touchdowns, maybe a field goal. My final score is Denver 27, the Patriots 17, and the MVP will be Jarrett Stidham.
Ooh.
Algie
Bro,
Crumpler is only the MVP in
gonna
the
say,
Super Bowl.
That's my problem with this whole scenario is that homeboy hasn't taken a true snap in a game in 4 years.
Yeah. And he took it for the Raiders, for crying out loud. Drafted by the Patriots, he comes up through the Raiders system.
Like
We've seen
Brenton has the exact same stats as this kid in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
But remember, Herm, I'm going to give you some hope here.
Oh, I've got plenty of hope. It's just
What did the Eagles do in 2017 with Nick Foles?
Yeah.
My answer's
Just
not gonna be
saying, you
correct.
never know.
Oh,
You
my answer
never
was going to
know.
be they suck.
I was gonna say they robbed the other team of a true victory.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry you live in Philadelphia. It's not my problem.
It's not. It's all good though.
It's where
Yeah.
my wife's from. Don't shit suck it too much.
We're going to go in reverse order for the NFC game with, you know what? We're not. We're going to do it in a different order. We're going to let Drew be the main event for the NFC Championship game. Seattle Seahawks, Los Angeles Rams. I did not see the Rams beating the Bears, but they did. I lost out on my big bet on DraftKings. I only spent $20. Who cares? Would have made me 1,000. But Nicole Ripley in the comment section says, "Go Birds." Are there any birds left? Are there any birds left in the playoffs, Nicole? Help me out with this one.
Oh, leave her alone. Leave her
I'm
alone.
not. I'm not picking. I'm just, dude. Excuse me.
We're just, we're
I
just
root for a bird
investigative
team, too.
reporters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that
What?
go.
No.
That shit. Yeah, that right there.
What the hell is that on your shoulder?
It is the WWE Legacy Belt, Atlanta Falcons, and it is wonderful.
Did it come with a garbage can?
No, it came in a brown paper bag like a wino.
Fair enough.
Great, we got the all in the family canned laughter now. This is great.
She's got a point though. They're still the Super Bowl champs. I got to give credit.
Yes, Nicole. As of right now, they are the reigning, not defending, but reigning Super Bowl champs. Much like up until 10 o'clock last night, I had that claim in college football. They were just reigning. They weren't defending.
Her reigning
Ohio State Buckeyes.
spelled R-A-I-N.
Yeah.
That girl, she loves her birds. I'm not gonna knock it. I love my birds
I like
too.
chicken too, but
I'm going to say something nice about Miss Nicole. If you'll give me a moment, Nicole, I don't care who you root for, as long as it's not the Cowboys.
Oh, she hates the Cowboys.
Good. She's one of us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Herm, she also does not like the Patriots, my friend.
I'll put my belt back on.
All right, so what are we talking? The Rams and the Gutter
Rams
Hounds?
and
Rams and the
Seattle.
Seahawks.
Heard.
I
mean,
it'll go Lynch, Herm, me, and Drew will be the main event.
again, this could go either way. I don't think it's going to be a blowout in either direction. It could potentially be a high-scoring game with
two high-powered offenses.
Yep.
Yeah.
two very high-octane offenses. I'm going to say this score is going to be in the 30s, and it's going to be close. I'm going to say a field goal or an extra point missed, or a missed call, like on a penalty.
Yeah.
And it's defensively, it's going to be. That's why it could be a high-scoring game, because both of their defenses aren't the greatest.
Here's what I know about these two teams. You know what, Herm? I'll skip over you. I'll get you right after me. I watched the Seattle Seahawks take Atlanta to the woodshed, beat the ever-loving snot out of them, not allow them.
Almost as bad as Denver did.
No, worse than Denver did.
Worse. That's a personal opinion.
It's 26 years ago. Get over it. Actually, 27 now. Get
That's
over it.
a personal
I've gotten
opinion.
over it. No, it was
Dirty bird.
Wait a minute. I have
a thing.
I was gonna say my mom has a commemorative plaque of that on the wall. I'm just saying.
My mom has a thing.
My mommy got a thing.
I'm pretty sure, Mom. There's an autographed commemorative plaque. Right
Autograph pen. I'm starting to sound like Cowboy fan.
Emotional damage.
One of these
Here's
days,
the
I'm a
thing.
fed.
we gotta
Here's
get
the-
Drew.
here's
We
the-
gotta break out the fucking Elway helmet for Drew.
Here's the two teams that are going against each other for the NFC Championship. One came to Atlanta, beat the ever-loving tar out of them, and has beaten the ever-loving tar out of just about everyone they
I
played.
was gonna say
You-
out of everybody.
You have a Rams team that lost to the Falcons and took everything that Chicago gave him and barely squeaked by in the OT. This is going to be a tight offensive game, but the defense is where the rubber hits the road,
Right.
and you're going to see a lot of defensive scoring for the eventual winners.
Ooh.
My pick. I don't want it this way because I'd rather see the Rams play the Broncos. Because I'm picking the Broncos, obviously.
Defense is going to return score a lot of shit.
Yep.
And Seattle is going to rock this motherfucker.
It's not going to be a huge blowout, but I'm calling it a
but
blowout.
the defense is going to crush the offense of the.
Seattle 31. The Rams 17.
That's legit.
Yeah, I think Seattle has a better chance.
Absolutely.
I do think
Herm,
Seattle,
are you-
because they got some running talent, man. On
Yeah.
the special teams.
No, I was
All right.
thinking the same thing.
all
It
right,
does
Drew
have-
Maga.
So my
Dear God.
studio assistant has just
You
brought.
have a Javier too?
What the frig are
Yes.
those?
Yes. Okay. What these are is like sun chips,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
they're minis. These are the salsa verde one, the garden salsa ones, but they're minis. But what
Alrighty then.
all right, so they come in a Pringles tube. But what I wanted to do was expose you guys to some of the things that we deal with in Colorado up here in the mountains and up higher that nobody
They have
does.
good weed.
It's exceptional and it's cheap as fuck. I know.
I hope your agent's still not watching.
Hold on a second.
No, they know. My manager knows I don't do that stuff, so we're good.
Hey, this
We're
is
good.
Colorado. It's legal here. But here's what I was going with.
Drew drank as a minor in my apartment. Oops.
When you guys go to the store and you buy chips, what do your chip bags look like? They look like chip
Bags.
bags, right? Like they're not like
Bags.
okay, right. But
Where are we
here's the
going
thing.
with this?
No.
I know, seriously.
So potato chips, there isn't a factory close by. So everything is made lower in altitude. So if you can't see it, do you see the
bulge.
do you see the bulge on the
Mhm.
All right.
There's no settling?
No, but it's packaged where the atmosphere is lower. Then when they transport it on a truck and it gets to here, and we are 5,000 feet above sea level, there's a mile less atmosphere pushing down on shit. So Pringles actually run this way.
Oh my goodness.
When you go to the store and buy bags of chips, every bag of chips at the store looks like it's been inflated with a fucking air compressor because it was packaged at an atmospheric level below us, and now but she bought some shit and This never happens in Connecticut. Like,
There's 5 minutes I'm never going to get back.
Back to football, ladies and
gonna get
gentlemen.
back.
Thank you. See, the
What are you
voice of
smoking?
reason. Jack Shelbourne,
Back
the voice
to
of reason.
football.
but like
Yeah,
that
back to
is the
football.
weird shit you deal with here when you're a mile above the water.
Herm, make your
You could've
picks,
s-
man.
You could have saved that for Speedway
Seattle,
review when
Straight
Corey
up,
is.
Seattle 31-17. Done.
All right.
I love
got-
how
I
you
got-
listen, though.
I got one more announcement after Drew makes
you're
his
talking
pick.
some shit, but you shut the fuck up and listen to everything I have to say for the last 20 minutes.
He's got
Not
you there.
wrong. He's
All
not
right,
wrong.
Drew. NFC Championship
All
game,
right.
Seahawks, Rams.
You know, my heart and my head are actually on two different wavelengths with this one.
Ooh, duality.
Yeah.
Intriguing
but
duality.
Ooh.
I'm going opposite. I
Uh-oh.
think
Wait
this
a
is going to
minute.
come down to experience.
Oh, man, he's having technical difficulties. Hold on.
I have the Rams beating Seattle.
Whoa.
Bro, I
Yep.
want a little tiny piece of whatever the fuck it is you're smoking.
And the score is going to be not a high scoring game. Yes, Lynch, I think you might be okay with the 30 range,
Homeboy
but I
says
think
7-3.
I honestly think the score is going to be 27-24. The Rams are going to win.
9-6.
I
3-1.
Welcome. Welcome to the
What
Field
I
Goal
heard was
Festival.
30 what I heard was 31-17.
Hike.
you know, as great as Seattle is, I have a feeling because of his experience and now with Devontae Adams and all that, I think with his experience, the Rams could do it.
I
I'm
don't
hoping
disagree with you. I
Yeah,
can see that
I
prediction.
I can allow that. I can.
I can
and
see it.
Akua, he's
allow
been
that.
phenomenal all
Oh
year.
my God.
Dude's been playing lights
Ooh,
out.
I
Hakua?
like him on my fantasy
Fuck
teams.
to it.
Isn't that chick from Texas? Hakua?
No.
Haku.
That's
Oh,
the
I'm
dude that
sorry.
was in the dude that was in the WWF in the 80s, Hakua.
Hakua.
I thought it was. Isn't that the guy that hits his belly?
We are
No,
too
that's
fucking
Kamala.
fast.
He ran for president.
I was gonna say, that big black dude for president. It was Kamala Harris.
Actually, strange
Awful.
note. I almost interviewed Kamala once. His given government name is James Harris. So he truly is Kamala Harris.
He is truly.
Oh, that's great.
So
That is
anyway,
great.
Drew, I know you're a big baseball fan. I know Herm used to be a big baseball fan. Lynch dabbles
Red
in it
Sox.
from fuck the Red Sox. They just announced the two Hall
Go
of Fame
Phils.
inductees. Carlos Beltran and Andrew Jones have been elected to the Hall of Fame for the class of 2026.
Good choices.
I'm okay with that. Good,
Agreed.
very good choices. I'm completely okay with that.
I'm still upset, and I'm sure three of you will agree with me. Well, two of you of the three will agree with me.
I was
I
just
still
going to say
think
there are three.
I thought Marsh was creeping in the weeds. He does. Don Mattingly should still be in the Hall of Fame. Don't know why he's still out.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I agree with the Don Mattingly. I think he should have been in a few years back. Even
many
before
years
that,
back.
Yeah. Especially when guys are in for less.
Yeah.
So I agree with that.
I mean, I understand the whole stats thing, but I believe also impact on the game and, just his body of work was just stellar. He holds two records that I don't think anybody's ever going to break. 6 Grand Slams in one season. And he had an 8-day run where he hit a home run in each game for 8 days.
I got a bunch of records out in the garage.
Yeah, but they're all Steely Dan.
My God. And they just rotate.
Yeah, he puts on Steely Dan and then Slayer.
No, dude. Honestly, the records that my mom has stashed out in the garage are probably worth a fucking fortune. There's
Like
Elvis
original
Presley, ladies and gentlemen.
original press.
yeah, like they're all
Beatles
original
stuff.
pressings of like Beatles and the Carpenters and shit. Like,
Nice.
I went on a bit of a Beatles kick today. Strange that you brought it up.
Now look what you
in
did.
the
there.
road, man. Do it in the road.
The White Album, man.
White Album, man.
But before you go, regardless, when you release a book, come back. If you just want to come back and have fun, talk about some
Sure.
stupid things,
Yeah,
come back.
literally. If you
Door
ever
is wide
want to
open.
come back and just cut loose, let us know.
I'll,
We'll bring it right in, baby.
I'll have to run that by my manager if they're still watching.
Well, we don't. Again, we don't have to announce that it's actually you and all of your.
Yeah, we can
shit.
just call you.
Yeah, you don't have
Drew
to
Maga.
tell everybody.
Yeah,
Keep it on the
This is true.
hush. We're quiet.
This is
we
true.
can call you Daniel Jones.
Don't ask, don't tell, baby. Don't ask,
Right?
don't
This
tell.
is true. I'm open to both. You know, when the next book does come out, I'll gladly come on here in another professional manner. We can talk more
Absolutely.
then, and even for fun. You know, I have no
If you want to
problems
do it
when...
for fun, don't use the Jack
Bro,
Shelbourne gimmick.
We need him.
No, I
on
won't.
we need him on a Questions from the Hat episode.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Just so you know, Questions from the
Okay.
Hat is where everybody on the panel comes up with 5 questions,
Okay.
and they can be anywhere from the sublime to the completely outrageous.
And sometimes complex.
Right. Sometimes think of a question that is, what's your favorite, the best thing you've ever eaten while you're on vacation? Or think of a question where it is, you have a special ability as a superhero, and your special ability is you shoot a condiment from your belly button.
That's my
What
favorite.
condiment? What condiment does your belly button shoot? That was
Herm
an
actually
those
had
were
one of the best.
both actual questions.
Yeah, Herm actually
okay.
had one of the better questions, and his answer was phenomenal. You have the opportunity to sit and have dinner with Jesus. What are you going to ask him? What's the first question you ask?
I was like, "What's the question?" What you? It wasn't like you could have the dinner with anybody. It was you specifically get to have dinner with Jesus.
That's a great question.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is.
So that's where a Questions from the Hat go. It could
Where's all
also
the wine
be
at?
like, it could also be a question where literally the question is like, you have the luxury of putting any fast food establishment in your house.
Chick-fil-A.
See,
That
there it
was
is.
quick.
See, that was fucking fast. But again, actual questions that have been asked. But yeah, everybody comes up with 5 questions. I roll a dice, and 1 through 5, we pick a question. We all answer it, ask it. Everybody answers it. It's a really cool session.
Yeah.
I still have one of my questions over here. Let me ask Drew from the last
Okay.
time we did this. Okay, not this one. I have to wait till next Questions from the Hat. You would not be able to answer this.
Word.
Which
Okay.
sitcom family would you have loved to have been a member of?
Oh, that one would be
Wait,
a lot
wait.
of fun. So
Was there?
it's toss up.
Was this was that multiple choice or just straight up an ask?
It was straight up one. You pick one.
Oh man, that's tough. If I were to go back with all the sitcoms, the Bundys, Married with Children.
Ooh.
See, I say the Huxtables because the beverages would have been insane.
Either we
Little
gonna do it
dance.
or I'm gonna do it.
Or I'm gonna do it. But one way, it's getting done.
Joe in the comment section, The Simpsons. That
Simpsons.
would be fun. But
That was a-
I would
that
love
would.
I would love to see how Joe would be drawn with that fiery red hair, but with yellow
Up
skin.
like Marge Simpson.
Bro,
Yeah, like
Bro.
a big gimmick.
can you imagine me on Family Guy?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
oh God.
Yes.
Another
I
good
could see
one?
being part of Peter's posse.
Or Bob's Burgers.
Bob's
Dude, you know
Burgers,
where
that's
you'd
more
be-
like it.
Herm, you'd be
I love
better.
Seinfeld.
that show.
Herm
God, I
would be
love that
better.
show.
Everybody,
Great show.
everybody, shut your face. Just shut your face. Shush it. Shush it.
Shut your
Just shush
pile.
it. Herm would be best. Herm would be best on Three's Company to see the food that him and Jack would whip up because Jack was a chef.
It's
Yeah.
Regal Beagle.
Well, that's later. After the cooking's done, you go down to the Beagle.
You go down to the Regal Beagle. See,
That's right.
now,
Thank you, Joe.
me-
Appreciate
me
that.
and Jack Ripper would have made an awesome spin-off.
Except when he does pratfalls, he gets back up. When you do a pratfall, everything hurts for the next 3 days.
Right, but also like the whole building shakes. So it's on
Yeah.
film it looks good.
Mrs. Roper's wigs falls off. Everything goes nuts. I mean, yeah.
Jesus.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that part of town has has a stage 3 earthquake.
I'm going to reach out to you when we do questions from the hat, which is coming up. We haven't done one since what, October?
While we're due.
Yeah.
You'll
so
see.
Upcoming.
You'll see a different side.
Yes,
absolutely.
I know that side. I've seen it.
It won't be. This is a personal episode. We'll keep it quiet. Absolutely, But yeah, like
for you guys out there, if you're still
come
watching,
play with it. Come play with us, Jack.
If you're still watching us, thank you. Be regulars. Enjoy the ride. Next week, presidential report card, elementary school style. Hopefully, knock on wood, the week after that, Joey Casada is going to stop by. He was supposed to do it weeks ago, had to go out on a little bit of a tour. He is a traveling musician, folks. And we got a lot of good stuff coming up for the year.
Guys, slated for 2028, Joey Casada will stop by.
In 2029. My dude gets called for gigs more than anybody.
Casada stops by to celebrate me 65 in retirement.
And if you're so inclined, if you like racing, check out the Speedway Review next week. It is the Speedy Awards. Chris sends out 10 categories that we vote on, and I'm going to give you one now. If you like NASCAR, great. If you don't, if you know somebody likes NASCAR, share it. The Speedy Awards are not like Driver of the Year and Rookie of the Year. No,
the first Gen X. So, whatever the question is, I'm going to say the winner is your mom.
Who has the most? I don't know. He's having fun tonight. Who has the most punchable face in NASCAR?
I already know this answer.
Cold custard. See, for me, I'm going with Carson Hocevar. He just looks like that kid you want to punch. No, hell of a driver, talented as hell.
No, Carson Hocevar, he's pretty. I
want to punch him.
I want to take him with me when I go out because the hose will gravitate.
Nope.
Yeah.
I want to punch him.
Valid point.
Herm saw the picture today. Lynch and Jack, Drew, Jack. I'll share the picture with you. Not only does Joey Logano channel his inner Stone Cold now, but Chase Briscoe is channeling his inner Stone Cold now. After we made fun of his hair, Braylon must have got to him. He shaved his head.
I just had a thought.
Uh-oh.
Did you let it go?
No.
That's dangerous.
He never does that.
I can't let it go. That's not how this shit works. All right, so
you may speak.
So, like, I wonder if my wife ever realized that one night I went out looking for hose, and I found her.
Oh shit! You're sleeping on the couch.
Like, you know where we are. One night, me and the boys went out looking for hose, and
I found you.
I want you to watch Drew's face real quick. Drew, when he's murdered tonight, I'm gonna have the red curtain behind me.
Yeah.
Staring down the barrel of a camera as they're filming an episode of Snap, and I'm gonna go, never saw this coming. She was real quiet, kept to herself.
Yo, I don't want to hear any of that bullshit on my at my funeral or in my on my fucking documentary.
I told you.
I told you. He was a complete fucking asshole.
Nope.
He had the heart of gold, but he was a complete dick.
One of the very first questions from the hat is, what would be the first line of the eulogy you wrote for one of us? And I said,
at least he quit drinking. That's mine.
Herm's was, Michael Herman made the F word an art form.
I sprinkle that in like, I'm a chef. I sprinkle it like parsley.
Parmesan and parsley.
Good analogy. I gotta say.
You're going to have fun. I'm sure if Lynch gave my eulogy, the word Jones would come in about 8,000 times.
Basketball Jones.
Basketball Jones.
Chris was humble Jones. He was super nice Jones. He was, he's riffing on me, and everybody's going to laugh. That was Chris's word. What would I'm going to do this. What would I say about Drew? He was I got one because I've said this to you privately and now I'm going to say it publicly. Drew is honestly one of the smartest dumbasses I've ever known.
What did you compare me to years ago?
I can't remember.
Who's that cartoon?
Well, I did call you Rain Man at one point.
No.
What was
it was the little dude that always got himself into jams and got himself out of them.
Dennis the Menace?
No. It was a cartoon character. What the hell was the name?
You got me.
Baby Huey? Was that it?
Maybe. Yes. Yes.
That was
Yes.
it. Baby Huey.
Baby
was
Huey.
That's what everybody's always called me.
You guys, if you stood next to each other, it'd be like before and after. Here's young Herm. Here's old Herm.
Great.
Yeah,
No,
My
how
hairline's already receding.
I can have a conversation with Drew.
My hairline is fine. I literally shaved my head. My hairline is beautiful.
For reference, and I think Lynch has had more than one conversation with Drew. Drew is articulate. He can talk about any subject, but when he makes certain decisions, it blows up in his face. And I'm like, dude, didn't I tell you about 600 times that was a bad idea? Yeah, but I thought I'd do it. You are the smartest dumbass I've ever known.
Hey, things have changed since then.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Colorado.
Oh, no, I was telling the camera to stop tracking me.
Oh. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I was turning
This was
AI.
fun.
I smell dinner.
No, that was a fart.
Word. Gentlemen, this was lovely. This was an awesome
It was a
night.
great time, guys.
Thank you for joining us.
coming
Can't
on
wait
in.
for your book to come
Jack.
in. Jack.
Definitely.
Jack.
Yeah, I'll let you know when mine shows up. I'm ordering it tonight.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'll sign it for you guys if you want. I'm here.
Absolutely.
So,
Man, that's
Absolutely.
It's
All
Philly.
right.
It's not
you got it.
We will see everybody next week. Bye.
Bye.
In the meantime,
Bye,
in the
guys.
between time.
Calm down, because it's. He's not the Unabomber. He's the Unabomber.
As he's playing Disturbed, mind you.
He's not playing Disturbed. He is.
Somebody needs to light that beer on fire.
Yo, I bet if people like rubbed it with some good beard oil and did the click off a bit, he'd go up like a Roman candle.
Probably.
I hope this book has a lot of pictures because Herm's going to need some help.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
We spend enough time messing with Lynch. I had to throw one at Herm. Mom?
Wait, this book doesn't have any pictures?
Roller pig?
No, but it has some good now that the audience is off. We're off, right?
No, we haven't clicked yet. Wait,
Hold
click
on.
the button. Click